kids, this is Teacher Erica and welcome to Math class. Today we are going to talk about multiplying by one-digit numbers. Okay, everybody, please read. Multiplying by one-digit numbers. So, in multiplication, it's very important for you to memorize this multiplication table. Okay, you can start from 1 and then multiplication 2, table 2, table 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So again, you kids, you have to memorize this multiplication table at home, okay, in your home, okay? So please do memorize this one so that it will be easier for you to multiply numbers, okay? Let's have an example or practice. 4 times 5, what do you think is the answer? I'll give you 10 seconds. Ready, go! Okay, time is up. The answer is 20. So again, 4 times 5 equals 20. Okay, another example. 5 times 0. Ready, go! Okay, time's up. The answer is, of course, it's 0. Any number that you're going to multiply to 0, you will still get the answer 0. The answer is always 0. So next, 6 times 3, 10 seconds. Ready to answer this? Ready, go! Okay, stop. 6 times 3 equals 18. Alright. 7 times 6. Ready? 10 seconds to answer. Go! Okay, 7 times 6 equals 42. Okay. 8 times 8 equals blank. 10 seconds, ready, go. Okay, time is up. The answer is 64. 8 times 8 equals 64. Okay, now let's have an example. So, you have learned already in our previous lesson about properties of multiplication. Now, this is another way for you to multiply. It can be easier for you or not, but this is how you're going to apply the properties or some of the properties of multiplication, like distributive property. So, example, find 3 times 800. By just looking this number, if you have already memorized the multiplication table, and by just looking this number, you can solve this mentally, alright? So, find the basic fact. So, which means we just multiply the number 3 and 8. The natural number, not the 0. So 3 times 8. 3 times 8, 24 equals 24. Now, count the zeros in the original problem. So how many zeros are there? There are 2 zeros, right? 2. And then add the zeros to the product of the basic. So 24 and then add the 2 zeros. So 2, 4, and then 0, 0. So check that your answer is reasonable. Like because we have 3. So which means we should like addition, add the 3, 800, so we have 2,400. So if you just look here from step 1 to 3, okay, if we have zeros here when you multiply and another number has 0 or have zeros, you can just multiply the numbers which are not 0 and then just count how many zeros and then just add here like this. So you have 2,400 as your final answer. Alright? Another one, 7 times 68. So you have to think how you can break apart this larger number. So let's say, so that it will be easier for you to multiply, just think the number like, especially if it's end with 0. So let's say 68. How can we break this apart? Let's say 60 plus 8. If we have 60 here and it ends with 0, so it will be easier for you to multiply, and especially if the number is only one digit, like 60 and then 8. And 68 is like 60 plus 8, right? So let's multiply this one by 1 by 7. So multiply the other factor 7 by each of those parts. 7. 7 times 68, we have 7 times 6, it's 42. And how many zeros? 1. So add 0, 1. Add 1 0, I mean. So we have 420. Then another one, 7 times 8. So we have 56. Now add the two partial products. So 420 plus 56 equals 476. So this is another way on how you are going to multiply. So it's up to you. Okay. So this is applying the properties of multiplication. Okay, you can use the properties of multiplication in getting the product of these two numbers. Alright? Okay, so what if our example, the given numbers are not, or has, or don't have zeros? Alright? So let's say 1,425 times 6. So it will be easier for you to multiply if you write it vertically like this. 1,425 times 6. Here are the steps. So first, multiply the ones, regroup if needed. So here's the ones, place value, right? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So 5 times 6, 30. So write 0, carry over 3. Multiply the tens, add any extra tens that were carried over, regroup if needed. So here's the tens, place value, which is 2. 2 times 6, 12, plus 3, 15. So write 5, carry over 1. 4, okay, next step, multiply the hundreds, add any extra hundreds that were carried over, regroup if needed. So 4 times 6 is equal to 24 plus 1 here, 25. So 5 carry over 2. Next, multiply the thousands, place value which is 1, add any extra thousands if necessary. Alright, so we have 2 here. So 1 times 6, 6 plus 2, 8. So now our answer is 8,550. Okay, so this is how you're going to multiply if we have no zeros in any of these numbers. Alright, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy your lessons. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.